So like back in the old days, these Viewmasters were sold at stores. And then you put your disc in, which I got rocks and minerals. Oh, and they even have descriptions. I didn't see that before. And then you could see the rocks. See the rocks through the... There's nothing on this side. You can see the rocks through the Viewmaster. It goes right in and spins around. See if that can be seen. Yep, right there. And then well, it didn't break. Wow. I flipped this down. And what's visible? Gosh, I made enough noise. This is interesting stuff, but nothing I really want to take with me. Come on. Oh no. It's broken. I can't even stop the video. Oh my god, the video is broken. Jeez, no. Alright, Alright, I'm testing it. I think I cracked the screen. Alright, looking at this side door, you can see the handles are laying right here. So the people actually did break in. They broke in, probably family. And then, yeah, just went through the house. Pretty much. Can be comfortable conditions, but Jesus, the winters are still leave you stuck in this house all winter. That could be a challenge. And I'm guessing the furnace is in the basement. A little swallow flew right through this window. I could have tried to stay more quiet. It looks like this calendar is 1998. But I thought I saw 2000 something. I left Frank's house down there. This is supposed to be like a dead-end road. And we got a few notices that get my attention. It's kind of a dump site next to the lake. I see a few boats out there. Okay, the signs are the same on either side here. Yeah, this is a bicycling trail. So I think I take a left. I think I go this way. I gotta make sure. Alright, just exploring south down here. This got my attention. I'm like, this looks like it would be a good perch for birds. So how often do they have to come out here to clean the bird poop off? It's a good perch. Alright, I'm getting closer to the target destination. It's kind of a nice peaceful ride. A little stressed out that the chain might fall off, but it's doing really good with the new chain tensioner. Alright, I'm a little low on water here at this fish cleaning station. We got some COVID rules that look permanent. You can see the grinder and stuff. Grinder is for fish only. But I'm low on water, and it smells very fishy here. Can I trust that this is clean, good water to drink? I don't see any signs discouraging it. That's interesting. Another fish grinder. Oh yeah, and then they got the spray. I don't see any information about water not being drinkable. Give her a try. It's a little fishy. And this fish line catcher, I'm actually seeing another here. This actually seems like a reasonable spot to put it compared to that last one. I've never seen a warning like this before. Danger, beware of high voltage power lines crossing Creel Bay. No sailing in the vicinity of the power lines. I don't see anything, so they must be underwater. Alright, I stopped on the side of the road to pick this grass. Seems like a good opportunity to take advantage of. I believe it's on private property, but I'm kind of hidden. I'm going to take advantage of this as best I can. And also, as I was picking, a deer got scared. It kind of scared me, but it was hiding in there somewhere. These signs are so small, you have to approach them to read them. So this is their protection for the training. They got bigger fence, more for the immediate area. Whoa, there's a snake. It's amazing how grass is such a nuisance in these parts, yet in the desert they're a precious resource. Such a difference in perspective. Something must have suddenly happened to this little forest area. It's just all is dead all at once, no new growth, all the same height practically. It's probably had something to do with this construction with all these rocks. This trail might be new. This is where the engineers turn a forest into a flood zone, I guess. When the water rises high enough, it just takes over this forest now, when it used to not do that. And over on the other side too, a little bit, for a section. Imagine a mom doing this to the post while she's also watching her kid play in the playground. What kind of mom would do this? You wouldn't picture a mom. I certainly would not picture a mom. 88 degrees, and this is what I'm using. Got 3 of these small fans now, and then the one big one. Gosh, my face goes white every time I don't feel my car key in this pocket. My face goes white. This time I put the key in the wrong pocket. But wow, if I lose it, I'm not getting around. So pretty much the most of the day yesterday I ran these 3 fans off of these 3 batteries. Stayed plugged in the whole time. That's 35. That's 33, and that's 52. 52, I didn't quite have that on all the time anyway. But all day, if I want to run the fans all day in 88 degree heat inside this hot car in the direct sun, it's going to take most of my battery life. And I was struggling at 88 somewhat. I wasn't quite sweating, but I was close. 90s I would sweat. And that's the difference between having sun and shade. I don't know if I'll need the fans at all here, because I should have pretty good shade most of the day if I don't get kicked out for some odd reason. But either I'm going to need more batteries or conserve on the fans, because I only get a good day, a good almost full day of fan, and then any day, and then the next day really I'll have to conserve anyway. So it's a real struggle in the high 80s, getting it starting in the high 80s. All right, so I'm picking some grass to put in my teapot here, and I come across this weird arrow. Look at that thing, a rubber tipped arrow. I guess that makes for safe practice. I've never really seen a rubber tipped arrow before. I'm getting grass here, and there's a good spot of catnip here I think I want to get, and then also a little little spiky thing hiding. I'm gonna need to get my gloves for that. I wish I could find more places like this around the country. There's just like virtually nobody. Only a couple of people have passed through. I get all the shade I want. But these types of places, in some spots, I just get overrun with people. It's just amazing how people clump together in some places. They would clump together here if they knew about it, because there's bathrooms. They don't even bother locking these bathrooms overnight. They keep the doors wide open because this area is isolated enough. Not a lot of people really know about it. They think maybe that it's a part of the church property, I think. But it's just amazing how some parks can be so I don't know, populated by people, and you can't find any spaces, and then they get trashed, and there'll be warnings about parking in the grass and stuff. But then you get places like this who have been able these types of places are able to remain unknown. Alright, playing around with a stick like this, I'm finding that to do the Tyler twist, I guess you call it the Travis twist, having something like a bend here allows me to put my thumb here, and then this would be the one that I would have the better resistance against. My right hand would be working the outside of the muscle, and then this would give more leverage. But I want a thicker, I think I want a thicker one. I'm going to go cut a thicker one down. That's another bend. These bends are so common. These bends are so common that it makes it hard to find a good straight walking stick. So I found an old piece of wood. They don't need to be really strong or anything. They can be old and dried out. I want this bend right here. So I'm gonna cut a little on each side. I should give it plenty of room just to play around with. But I'll have something I can rest my thumb on, and plus it's angled too. The angled is a little better than straight. She checking me out? I put that rubber arrow in the thing. Is that yours?
Yeah.
Is that part of the church?
Yeah.
Okay, it was in the bushes.
Okay.
You guys shoot them often?
Yeah. It's
okay.
Like a tag.
Maybe it was what's that, a tag?
It's kind of like an archery tag.
Oh yeah, maybe it was recently shot or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you guys lost it in the grass line, so.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Does it get busy in here?
Yeah.
Do you have any events scheduled today?
Not today, I don't.
Okay, it's just a regular day.
Yeah.
All right. Usually weekends maybe or something.
Yeah. I guess next week starts our camp season.
Is there camp season starting?
Yep, it's.
And this area is kind of a part of that. You
Yep.
kind of spread them out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
It's such a simple tool, but I'm going to just say that I much prefer the thicker one than the thin one, just because of the grip. But it's such a simple tool. All I want to do is stop the elbow pain, and I'm going to try to exercise with this. Yogurtized. I like grass tea. Now let me see your ID. I like grass tea. Now let me see your ID. I've come so far. I've come so far. Oh, I've come so far. I've come so far. Oh, I've come so far. From so far away. Every day has been new in a way. Every place has been new in a way. So even though this is broken, I could still rest it on there and get a bit of a whistle. Okay, that's good. I might want to get some kind of a hook. Not this one. This one's to secure the pot because I don't have a handle. Maybe another type of hook, and then I could slowly start pulling the grass out. This is really hot right now. I'm not waiting until it cools down. Just hook it out so I can get rid of it fast, at least in this area, and at least for grass. This won't work exactly for other plants. I stuffed it tight. And oh yeah, also the spiny thing. Well, I've noticed for the first time that my left eye is going bad. I was like looking through this and watching the people, making sure that they don't take my stuff. I got it over there, and this thing right here, this shade was blocking my right eye, and I'm like, why is the stuff back there so fuzzy? And I'm like, wow, this shade is blocking my right eye. I can see clearly with my right eye, but when I cover my right eye and only look to my left, everything is blurry. So I'm losing sight in my left eye. It's really a strange thing to really notice happening, but it is. July 3 hail. Alright, just done a short walk here and see there's this door open. What could be in here? The garage door is closed, but the door is open. Hello? Anybody in here? Soldiers? Can that be seen? There's a bunch of dude statues. Wow, that's solid metal. My flashlight is dead, or listen to it. It's like metal. Excuse me. These are super heavy. There's an eagle too. Pool noodles or something. Elvis. Playground stuff. I guess I don't feel that security is that big of a deal. Here we are. I guess I could have looked for that. So this is what we're looking at. Soldiers and then Elvis. Okay, and then toys and various stuff. Whatever this stuff is. Urinals. Look like they're used urinals. All stored and packed away in here. Security doesn't need to be that strict, I guess, for this type of stuff. A singer stand. Alright, so this Tahoe got smashed up good. I think probably from behind. But what I find interesting is I've discovered these air vents after my accident. And this one has flaps. My car didn't have flaps. And the reason that they have these flaps is, I guess, to equalize the air pressure when you close your doors. I did not know that before. Well, I feel kind of dumb parking here today. There was no advantage at all with shade, because it's been a nice cloudy day this afternoon and evening. Tomorrow's the sunny day. I don't think I want to come back to this spot though tomorrow.
Thousands a lot. I mean, I don't care if it's 20,000. That's a lot of people. I mean, you built it up.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I could do better. And that's that channel. And then I got. So that church is kind of new there then.
Oh, the church wasn't there. It was a trailer house.
Yeah.
This is the road out. I remember. I think it cost $10,000 to get that bike path in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was way back, like in '77 or something like that.
70. Okay. There's movements definitely at that period of time.
But it's a nice.
It looks like it's been there for a few years.
People use it to walk out there. And,
surprising. Yeah.
It's used.
That's.
For staying off.
I would have definitely taken this. I should have tried a different route on the way back. Like I said,
they turned it into oh man, are they making money?
Yeah.
My dad told me back in the, I don't know, was it the 40s, that you could walk across here. This was dry. Walk across to their side.
Well,
dry.
They've done a lot of man-made work. I mean, these rocks, those are all man-made.
They hauled them in, yeah, because the water was coming up. It was,
yeah.
You know, we've lost a lot of homes. There's a lot of homes that are right through here.
Yeah.
That are missing.
Okay. Because I'm sure the '97 flood may have affected this area a little bit.
Oh, big time. Yeah. Ate up all this stuff wasn't here. This is all. The water was just coming up and up and up, and they were just getting ready to stop it. You know.
Yeah, that's a big eye opener for North Dakota, for East North Dakota, the big flood.
Yeah.
Because I
You pull down like this. So now when you put these two fingers, they're half in, right? When I put these two in there, that means they're half out. And then when I open it up.
Oh, geez. Okay.
See like that? So same way. So
let's move so.
But you got to be but I pull it back like this, and I just roll my hand into it, and then you have to keep it down. You can't have it up like this where they can see it.
Yeah.
And then I give it a snap, so it adds a little bit of.
All right.
So I just kind of roll into it.
And it's just,
I can double loop
snaps.
Double loop it like this, so it's tighter. And
it makes it, that's all right.
Huh?
That's a cute little truck.
Yeah.
What is that little Japanese truck?
One for sale. I don't know what the hell. I wouldn't even fit in that thing, I don't think.
Yeah, they're all getting on the water.
Yeah. But everybody is, you know, pretty friendly area.
Oh yeah, the swimming. Okay, I didn't know that.
Let me see who these guys are. I don't even know who they are. We'll just see.
Okay.
Hello. Are you guys from here? Oh, lived out here all your life or what? Where you? Oh, last 30. My dad was Evan Hustis. Yeah, so we got the house there and checking it out. What's your guys' last name? Okay, yeah.
And I just want to get a little shot of that. I've never seen anything like that. Okay, that's fine. Just driving through, just keep motion going will help. Just because of picking it up this way too.
Gotcha.
Just a few seconds of it. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
Squared off. That's interesting.
I don't know what that does.
All right, since I have a bad habit of adding the basil in with this flax chia hemp, I think I'm going to add this basil directly into the container directly into the container, and this makes a good mix for applesauce, which I also mix with milk. So I have to eat it. Well, I could pour the applesauce in a bowl over there, and then I'll mix the applesauce with this trilogy and basil to add extra flavor, and milk. It's a good combination. I get this trilogy at Walmart, high fiber. All right, as can be seen, I put a lot in there and just shake it up. For this amount, I think that's a fair mixture. So because I'm not able to monitor this boiling, the whistling, because of the broken ends, it's like I'm gonna default to cooking it a little bit longer, and I suspect that cooking it longer brings out a darker liquid. Just in Devil's Lake, I'm counting 4 drones in the air nearby me in view. 4 drones, and they got my attention when I thought they were burning embers. I'm like, are those embers burning in the sky, floating by me? But no, they're drones, and now I'm counting 4 of them up there.
Glass out of here.
All right, well, let's
And then you just.
let me just.
And I'm not doing it to get high. I'm doing it for the
Just
wash.
whatever. Just, you want to try these?
Yes.
Here, just.
Thank you so much.
Just, the problem is, though, you play with them, see what you think. I got another pair.
No, that's fine. Here's your perfect, sir. You're a good man. Thank you.
Could you use this for anything? I actually found
because I have to, when I get that black part broke, I have to reach in there and get the
filament.
The filament,
It's called a filament.
The filament. I'm actually pretty smart too, buddy.
You know, I could probably just let you keep those pliers. You probably don't need to, though, right?
Oh man, this ain't yours, is it?
Let me take a look at that. You know, because I have another pair of pliers, and those are really stiff. Would you want to? Would you want to keep them? Maybe just.
This will work. Thank you.
Work.
Thank you
I mean, no, keep them. Like, not give them back to me, or. Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah, I can let you keep it.
If you're gonna be around, I'm just gonna do it right here.
All right. Oh, whatever.
So
whatever.
when I'm done, I'll give it
Okay.
back to you. I don't
Yeah,
know.
play with it there. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Thank you.
Looks like the Ferris wheel is coming down. Taking it off by the section. The city of Leeds still has this up. What a plea. No date, no author. I don't believe that this is for RVs, but they got some kind of a bulk water machine from Petrovend. Turn it on or off. But it does kind of give a hint that there's maybe something related to RVs here, but this is not, Leeds is not a tourist town. I think most people in this small town have gotten used to hanging out inside. It gets too cold, and then in the summer maybe it gets too hot. I'm just making a quick circle around, and I didn't really pass anybody. So how many years have I been using a 45 now? It's been a few, and I finally figured out how to stop it from falling when I forget about it, and I do forget about it. I finally got it tied to the, well, I had to take out the ceiling, but tied tied to one of the holes in there. All right, right on the door it says yes, open. So I guess I'll let myself right on in. Yes. Oh, pay your fee at embroideries? I can't let myself in. What? Maybe I let myself in through the back. Maybe there's a back door here. Where do I? Oh. Oops, it doesn't quite open all the way. Better get these out of the way. I can't quite reach it. I guess not. Interesting. I really appreciate parks on the edge of cities. But then people probably watch people like me a little closer on the edge too. It's got a bathroom, privacy, open field. It's pretty nice. For the most part. Edge of the city has the cemetery. Train leading out somewhere beyond through the fields. Many miles of boring field. This is a memorial chapel, a part of the cemetery. So they just added, it looks like they just added these frisbee golf cages, and they just added them without any signs. Oh wait, there's some signs. Maybe it's easy for those guys to figure out. This house seems to be a part of the park. Actually, maybe the sign will explain something here. Sitting behind the bush. Nope. No, you play around the house. It's like this house. I saw this driveway, and it's a driveway. I was wondering, is that like lead to the parking lot? But no, this house is actually in the park. It's very much a part of it. They didn't put a fence up. You don't know where private and public properties begin. Really a strange setup to see somebody practically living in the park. Because there's a car there. I've never really seen that. Usually cities are able to make a real good distinction between a house and a park. This is all one big block. It's just confusing to me. Hello, is anybody here? Hello? Hello? What the heck? I guess. Oh, there's their cell phone. Cha-ching! No sale. Well, I thought I saw her walk out. Yeah, she walked over this direction. Oh well. I was gonna ask about the museum, what if anything is worth looking at for $5. So embroideries. I walked in there and I missed Maryland. I have like a Zoom meeting. I was thinking about asking that, but I was also curious, I guess, what the schedule is like if there's meetings. Are you a librarian then?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I mean, is the schedule busy? But do you know what I mean?
Oh.
You're looking at me confused.
No. I mean, we don't have anybody scheduled here for right now. No.
For today?
Right.
Okay. I'm interested in doing a Zoom meeting. I mean, you know Zoom? Z-O-O-M?
Yeah.
Like on the technology, the computers and stuff. It wouldn't involve other people like physically in this room, but it would involve people electronically in this room.
I'm familiar with Zoom.
Okay, and I tested the Wi-Fi. I mean, it seems like the Wi-Fi works. I was interested in doing that, but I mean.
Okay.
Are you the library director?
Yes, I am.
Okay. How do you feel about that?
Well, if I guess I just was questioning what your.
Okay. Well, is there any other questions? Do you understand what I'm interested in doing?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. How do you feel?
Like how long do you think that would
maybe a couple hours.
Yeah. No, that shouldn't be a problem then.
Oh, okay. But yeah, then it would kind of involve a little privacy. I would be interested in trying to achieve a little privacy by I was thinking about I'd be interested in closing that door, but I mean I'm gonna talk, so I don't know.
Well, and that really it won't make any difference. I mean, unless.
Well, I don't know if I'll say offensive things or not. It's going to be a legal matter that I'm going to be discussing.
Okay.
Criminal. So I want to, be discussing kind of sensitive issues, and I mean, it's I don't know. Does that what is the greater weight? The right for the door to stay open, or the right for me to have like privacy in my?
I mean,
it's.
I guess if you want to close the door, that doesn't make a difference.
Okay, yeah, I'm interested in doing that. So I was gonna
generally, and I guess what I was going to get to is that usually for these are meeting rooms down here, and they are.
Yeah, I saw the children's.
Yes, but generally, in order to use this space, you have to make it.
Okay, well, let's do that.
Well, if I mean, we can do it right now. There's no paperwork to sign or anything like that. I just was curious about.
Yeah.
We usually make note in our.
Okay. All right, walking from the library, it's a mile to this center place. You got Dunseth 33, Peace Gardens 46, Sheriff, Senex. The center is up here. I didn't expect to see an Anytime Fitness and another business like right there, I guess in the parking lot. I kind of expected it to be not so much a commercial spot, but that's what it is. Just to realize 60 degrees according to First International Bank and Trust. Looks like a modern bank. Quite a design there. And they're thanking the stethoscope to all healthcare workers. So this is the marker. I don't really want to walk up to it because it says right there, Geographical Center of North America. I don't think I want to walk up to it though. I don't think I really care that much now. It's kind of commercialized in a way. So I'll just record from this spot and that's good. I've always known these types of places to be known as nursing homes, not nurses' home. Maybe it's just a local thing. Alright, I think I'm gonna park here tonight. Oh. Right, so I slept here last night, and it was pretty relaxing to sleep here. Now I'm looking forward to going to the library, and I'm gonna stay here because it's like, it's a very comfortable, relaxed spot. I bicycled to the JC Park and filled up both of these pots with grass, but I'll probably hold off on any boiling of those maybe till tomorrow. I just look forward to going to the library today and hanging out, open 10 to 6. This may be called a memorial. Or no, I mean, it may be called an emergency shelter. But they lock it. An emergency shelter with a gym and stadium. I can't believe this isn't closed down. This is so cool. Oh, there, I can play some basketball. Where are the basketballs? The door was open. What? Huh. That's old. So, I don't know, stage. Oh, hey, just looking around. Is that okay? I mean, this is the emergency shelter, right? So.
What do you need?
I'm just looking.
Okay, just don't walk on my floor here.
Don't walk on that floor? Okay, and this is good. All right. All right. And then, okay, not anywhere. Okay, all right. Okay, I'll stay out of there.
If you come through the front door, you can use the restroom.
Oh,
The
but you're that part of the floor is.
Yeah, but you go around the building.
Oh, I'll do that. Yeah,
And the front door's open.
I'll do that. All right.
Where are you coming from?
The back. I mean, you had a door propped open on a corner. It said emergency shelter. So
Yeah.
I was just checking it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. What? The light's on. Never heard of a waste stabilization pond. Waste stabilization pond. So they're throwing their poop into this swamp, I guess. All right, oats tend to give me a little problem with like I don't know, tight and rough. But I put this magnet, and you can see it's attached to the clothes. And I mean, this isn't anything new. I'm getting relief again, and it's nothing new. It worked for heartburn. It works for like a rough throat. And I'll tell you what, oats seem to make my throat more rough, so I'm definitely gonna need to wear this more often if I want to eat more oats, which maybe I shouldn't be eating more oats. All right, I'm gonna need to find my other one. Look at how wobbly this thing is. I can't stir with just one hand anymore. Now I gotta actually hold the pot. It spins and rocks. It's very dangerous. All right, so this one broke at the base right there. It broke there, so it's spinning. This one's actually pretty loose at the base too, but it knows that happens. They know that happens, so they prevent it from spinning with this little fold thing. Does this have a fold thing? Probably not. Nope. Cheap Walmart stuff. See, this older one, and this much heavier, was more designed in preparation for issues, and also this one just can't get as hot. So I guess I would keep this one, this really broken one for teapots, and then switch out for the pot for more slow cooking. All right, apparently it's just the nut. I tighten this nut just with my fingers, and now it's not so spinny. It's not so spinny anymore. So actually, just the nut got loose, and that's it. There's just a loose nut.